All thanks to EMERTXE Information Technology for giving an opportunity to do an internship program in embedded systems. The project which we have done is automatic washing machine simulation using PICSIMLAB, and our team members are Harshwant, Hima, Gayatri, Trinetra. Before getting on to the project, let's have a look into contents and its introduction of the project. Microcontroller, PICSIMLAB architecture, microprocessor versus microcontroller, types and operating principles of washing machine, embedded systems definition and examples, categories and real-time aspects of embedded systems, software tools used, advantages and disadvantages, conclusion, reference, working and demo. Introduction to the project. Washing machine are the device which are used to cleaning of the clothes without person rubbing, scrubbing or wetting the clothes oneself and getting dirty. Washing machine are used to reduce the human labor, save the time. Nowadays we can see various kinds of washing machine, especially fully automatic ones. The earliest washing machines simply carried out a washing machine action when loaded with the cloths, soap with filled hot water and started over a time of machine became more and more automatic. We built a simple washing machine spin timer using PIC microcontroller. PIC microcontroller and microprocessor used to control a various electronics devices such as phones, laptops, monitor systems, control systems, etc. Microcontroller and microprocessor are used to perform a repetitive operation the same way of time after time. They are cheap to produce. All their components are in the same package. They are very rarely fail in operations. What is a microcontroller? An integrated circuit which is capable of being programmed to perform a specific task. Microcontrollers are designed for embedded application in contrast to microprocessor used in personal computers or other general applications. The design normally has restrictions on it: memory size, input-output capabilities, peripheral functions. The microcontroller specifications are: bus width is 8-bit, pin count is 40 pin, program memory is 14.3 KB, CPU speed is 5 million instructions per second, RAM size is 336 bytes, EEPROM size is 256 bytes, 10-bit up to 8 channel analog to digital converter, synchronous serial bus, universal synchronous asynchronous transmitter and receiver. The factor affecting in choosing a microcontroller are: it should be have more applications, that is high reliability, its performance should be high, price should be convenient, availability of tools, special capabilities. Difference between microprocessor and microcontroller. In microprocessor, all components are separated. In microcontroller, all components in single chip. In microprocessor, more flexible. In microcontroller is less flexible. In microprocessor, design complexity is more. In microcontroller, design complexity is less. There are mainly two types of washing machines. One is semi-automatic, another is fully automatic. In semi-automatic, some operations have to be performed manually, and another is fully automatic, in which all operations can be programmed, that is, does not require human interventions. In fully automatic, again classified into two types, top loading and front loading. In top loading, clocks are loaded by front door, top opening. Front loading, clocks are loaded by front door. Principle of ration. Operation of washing machine is split into three cycles: wash cycle, rise cycle, dry cycle. In wash cycle, clocks are washed in water with detergent. Rise cycle, dirty which is separated from the clocks is drained. Dry cycle, clocks are made to dry. An embedded system is a computer system, is a combination of computer processor and computer memory and input outputs peripheral devices. It is a dedicated function. General definition of the embedded system is any combination of soft hardware and software which intended to do a specific task can be called as embedded system. Examples of embedded systems are television, smartphone, smartwatch, iPods, traffic lights, mobile phones, Xbox, routers, cameras, CCTV, robots, DVD player, washing machine, metro stations, handline and cars, etc. More and more. And remaining slides my friend will continue.
Hello, I'm Haswan. Now I'm going to continue my topic. And my topic is components of the embedded system. The most important component in the microcontroller is memory, which is the essential component that is used to store the program. And the second one is FPGA or ASIC. These two are the integrated circuits which are meant for certain purposes. So depending upon the requirement we choose any of them. And the third one is diagnostic port. Nowadays most of the systems require maintenance. These are used to analyze the system performance and debug or diagnose various fault conditions. And the next one is human interfaces. An embedded system requires some kind of input and output interface to interact with human or environment. And the next one is ADC, which is nothing but analog to digital converter that is used in between sensors and CPU to convert the analog to digital data. In a similar way, DAC is also used, which is digital to analog converter, which is used in between CPU and actuators, that is used to convert digital data to analog data. All these blocks are going to form a hardware. To make this as an embedded system, we require software or an application. And the combination of software and hardware is called embedded system, which is used to perform a specific task. Next, categories of the embedded system. The categories of the embedded system are stand-alone embedded system. As the name itself suggests that it doesn't require a host, means it works by itself. In this again there are two types, slave and independent embedded system. For slave embedded system, the example is semi-automatic washing machine. And for independent embedded system, the example is Google car and our project, which is fully automatic washing machine. And the second one is real-time embedded system. It is an embedded system which takes the action within the specific amount of time. That is, examples are airbag system, pacemaker, missile. And third one is network embedded system, which means when a program is running inside another device, a network is formed, which is called network embedded system. Example, router through which we are getting the Wi-Fi, and home security systems, that is CCTV, and the mobile embedded systems. The devices which are portable and can be worked with embedded system is called mobile embedded system. Mobile embedded system means the devices, the examples for the mobile embedded system is Google Car, laptops, mobile phones, that is, which are portable, means it can be taken from one place to another place. Next, the last one is hybrid embedded system. Example for this is robot. Next, the requirements for an embedded system are, means this should be particularly okay, let it be. The requirements for an embedded system are is reliability, cost effectiveness, low power consumption, efficient usage of processing power, efficient usage of memory. Next, the real-time aspects of the embedded system are divided into three categories. First one is hard real-time embedded system, which means it is a system in which work has to be done in a specific time period. Example, aircraft and a missile, which is shown in the image. FIM, real-time embedded system. It is also similar to hard real-time embedded system. Next, the last one is soft real-time embedded system. In this type of embedded system, timeline or deadline is not so strictly followed. If deadline of the task is passed, means the system does not give the result in the defined time. Still, result or output is accepted. Means we can have tolerance in meeting its deadline. Example is DVD player and the sound system in the laptops or computer systems which we are using. Next slide. The softwares which we used for the project is, first one is MPLAB-X IDE version 5.50. MPLAB Integrated Development Environment is an expandable, highly configurable software program. This incorporates powerful tools to help you discover, configure, develop, debug, and qualify embedded designs for most of our microcontrollers and digital signal controllers. The logo of the software is shown here. Next, the most important tool which we used in this project is PICSIMLAB. It is one of the best tool. PICSIMLAB is a real-time emulator for PIC and Arduino. PICSIMLAB is a real-time emulator of development boards with integrated MPLAB-X debugger. The PICSIMLAB supports some PICSIM microcontrollers and some microprocessors. PICSIMLAB have integration with MPLAB-X Arduino IDE for programming the board's microcontrollers. And the image of the PICSIMLAB architecture is shown here. Next, the interfaces which are present in the PICSIMLAB is, first one, LED. It is the simplest device which is used in the embedded system as a feedback, and it works like diode. And the second one is digital keyboard, and third one is interrupts. Interrupts is nothing but it is a communication process set up in a microcontroller or microprocessor in which an external or internal device requests the MPU to stop the processing. Next, timers. Next, clock input output. Next, SSDs. Next, the most important is CLCD interfacing, through which we can display ASCII characters. And there are two communication modes in this. One is 8-bit mode and the another one is 4-bit mode. Next, matrix keypad, which is used when the more number of user inputs are required. It is mainly used in telephones, calculators, digital lockers and many more. And the last one is analog inputs. Next slide. The advantages of fully automatic washing machine is it is easy to use. Means convenience is always the primary factor among everyone, and less water consumption. Due to effective cleaning cycle and inbuilt feature of loading water automatically, as per the clothes, the washing machine decides an adequate amount of water required for the wash. And it requires less time. Means in the washing and drying cycle, machines provide you effective results that you can rely on. Effective cleaning. And fifth one is automatic intervention. And the last one is greater capacity. Means you can find different capacity variants and they start from a very lower range to a higher range. And the next slide is disadvantages. There are very less disadvantages of fully automatic washing machine, and they are electricity consumption. Fully automatic washing machines have a wide range of features and smart control system. Due to this, they usually require more electricity. And second one is high price. Based on the market prices and stats, most of the fully automatic washing machines come at 30 to 50% higher than the semi-automatic washing machines. Next, conclusion. What we are going to conclude is, after going through all the advantages and disadvantages of the fully automatic washing machine, it is easy to claim that the purchase seems a genuine and a better choice. People with less laundry can find it a very effective option to wash their clothes easily and saving their time for some other work. And the reference which we have gone through is EMERTXE internship. Now I am going to show the working and project demo.
Program is loaded and we have washing machine. So this is the digital keypad, and here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this key, if you press, the machine will get on. So I'm going to press this key, and it will show powering on the washing machine. Just like a normal washing machine, we have different options like daily, heavy, delicates. So we can navigate through this and we can see what are the features we have inside this. So we have heavy, delicates, whites, stain wash, eco cottons, woolens, and then we have bed sheets, rinse dry, dry only, and then wash only, and then we have aqua. So now I will choose this daily. So while I'm choosing this daily, I have to long press this key. So when I long press, it will navigate to the next function, that is like we have to choose this water level. Now we have auto, low, medium, and similarly to navigate, we can navigate to different options. So I'm going with low. So I will choose this low. And we have start and stop button. Now we have to we have put the clothes inside the machine, and now we have to start the machine. So similarly to this normal washing machine, when we on the machine, it shows the timer. So now when I start this, it will show me the in what timing our clothes will be washed. So I'll just start this by pressing switch 5, and now we can see 33 seconds. For this simulation purpose, I have chosen this seconds. So you'll see this function is going to wash. And now suppose if we want to pause in between, we can press the key 6. So I'm going to press the key 6 so that I can stop it. And then if I want to resume it again, then I can press switch 5 again. And now I want to resume it. So I'm going to press switch 5. And now you can see the motor, this fan is running in order to show. And the function is spin. Suppose in between, if someone opens the door, then you will have a warning that please close, door is open, please close. Now if I release the button, the door is getting closed and the function is going to run. And you can see it is still in spin. Now it will show program completed, remove the clothes and navigate back to this washing program. Just like our normal washing machine, even this we have simulated. And that's all about the working and demo of this simulation program.